I got kicked out. But, you know, it didn't help matter. Like, Friday night, I turned around on Saturday at 7 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, nobody, some of them people, they go to bed. Oh, did you go? I did too. I had to get up next year. That's it. That's all we got.
Good morning and welcome back to the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour. I'm Ryan Ragland and I will have the qualifying for the 7 games today for the 50 over, 60 over doubles portions today, and then tomorrow it will be a straight singles. And changes to the schedule from last year, new sponsors. Full field of 32 doubles today. And to my understanding, I believe the last count I heard, we're close up to 80 singles for tomorrow. So great turnout for the first tournament of the year. And we will talk a little bit about some of the sponsors and what's going on and schedule-wise for the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour. And I guess the first thing, talking about, of course, the sponsors that really make this tournament go and help keep this going. Of course, Gladstone Bowl. They are the platinum sponsor, as we will be there in a few months. I can't remember exactly when. I'll have to look for the schedule. I know I have it someplace. But we will be at Gladstone in a few months. But they are the title sponsor for the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour, and we will have the end-of-season tournament that will be there in May for the Invitational. The top, I believe it's the top 32. We'll get Dan over here at some point. We'll talk about that. Also, we have, of course, some of the regulars. Lisa Finley with Shelter Insurance, Finley Transportation, Storm, Rotogrip, 900 Global, doing all the stuff that they can. Dan has come up with a platinum, gold, platinum, gold, and silver sponsorships. Some of the new sponsorships, Renewal by Anderson and Breeze Ironworks, are gold sponsors this year. Silver sponsors are Shelter Insurance, obviously with Lisa Finley, and FS Transportation, or Transport, and then Visionary Wealth Advisories. Also have some other ones. Anderson, another Anderson Auto Group will be the title sponsor of the live stream broadcast. So we'll see if we can turn this up and see if we can get Dan on here, and you can hear all of his announcements. Hold on also. Talking to this also. He's grabbing. Pull them both together.
All right. Thank you, Ryan. Again, the support has been fantastic. The sponsorship I've been able to get is, I can't thank. I need to start. Eric, Max, Zeus, They came on board this year for the opening weekend. Thank you so much. A great center and a great way to start the season. It's the ability to bring in a lot of bowlers. Tomorrow, we have 5 on the roster right now if everybody shows up for our single event tomorrow. So that will be the biggest event. All right, I need to thank sponsors here. Gladstone Bowl came on this year as a presenting sponsor. So I gave them the title Platinum Sponsor. So they're the presenting sponsor this year. So thank you, Gladstone Bowl. Gold level sponsors this year. Renewal by Anderson Windows. Rafe Terry, thank you very much. Breesy Ironworks. Darian, thank you very much. Anderson Auto Group, they came on board. Dealerships in St. Joe, Lincoln, and sponsors. Shelter Insurance, Lisa Finley. Transport, Joey Finley, thank you. And then we have Visionary Wealth Advisors. Dave Welsh is not here today, but he sponsored the series as well. With all those sponsors, they've generated over $6,000 of added prize money this year for all the tournaments. So thank you to all the sponsors. It really, really helped a lot. There is schedules. It does have the rules on the back of the sheet, so please grab a schedule until you'll have the schedule and you'll have the rules. Other sponsors, Storm has given me the ball certificates. Seeing Daryl the new jerseys for the year, so if anybody would like a new jersey, we have new designs for this year. The model is very good. Oh my gosh. This is what we're doing here. Face design. All the graphics down there on the bands and on the t-shirts, logos, designs, Jason Chris. Great job. Need any kind of work done. Logos, banners, whatever. He does a great job on. Next is the trophies. As well. So thank you all. Okay. So today. And today he is not bowling, so we get an extra special broadcast. Today he is going to broadcast the 5 and 6, right, for the finals? Yeah, so the step ladder finals will be on 5 and 6. You're going to skip one pair to the right. After 7 games of qualifying, the top 5 will do a step ladder, Baker style, okay? So there'll be a Baker step ladder finals on lanes 5 and 6. Lanes 1 and 2 will be the warm-up pair for the finals, okay? Lanes 15 and 16, C and D need to be blind. I only have 2 on that pair. Okay, all right, so I ran a little late. It's 9:23. I wanted to start practice at 9:20. Sorry about that. Lane courtesy each side. 1 lane, not 1 pair. Normal league courtesy, okay? All right, we're going to turn on for 10 minutes of practice. Yeah, thank you for your support. Good luck. Across from each other. All right. Thank you guys. Good luck today.
And there you go, Tournament Director Dan Schmerbaugh. I hope I'm saying his name right because I'm going to toast it once in a while, but that's about everything you need to know about today. But he does have a full field, and I haven't seen any absence or anything. So, yeah, you're going to be able to take a look. Pretty much 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to be able to extend seeing 1 and 2 and 9 and 10, but not be able to exactly tell who's throwing the ball. But everyone's gonna make it on the telecast for qualifying, and we'll try to get Eric Maxwell up here at some point. We'll get Dan. We'll talk about the sponsors real quick. The schedule, as we said, the Olathe Lanes East here. Sterling Bowl, September 29th, and I'll see if I can get a picture of it and put it up on the screen so you can kind of look at it. Also, you can look up Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour on Facebook and be able to get that marked down. But next month will be Sterling Bowl. Now, we will not have a broadcast for Sterling Bowl because I will be in Rutherford, New Jersey with my doubles partner for Nationals, as he's invited me to come up and go to a Rutgers game that Friday night. Expense trying to fly back on a Saturday wasn't the best, or Sunday, so taking the time out. We will not have the broadcast on the 29th at Sterling Bowl, and then we will be at Gladstone for the singles event on the 26th, and then it says again on the 27th. So I wonder, the 26th is the 60 and over singles event. And then the 27th is the regular. So back-to-back there. That'll be kind of fun to watch. And then the November 23rd, we'll be back at Gage Bowl at the first of a back-to-back. And then another new center headed to Royal Crest Lanes in Lawrence on November 24th. So that will be our first back-to-back weekends. I guess you can consider this being a back-to-back weekend. And then the next one after that will be December 21st and 22nd at Revolutions Lanes. Let me see if I can switch. Here we go. Yep, must be my headset. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me try this. Hold on real quick. All of a sudden, I can't hear myself, but my levels say that it's working well, so we'll just go with that for now. December 21st at Revolutions Lanes for the non-champions tournament. And then the December 22nd, we'll be back at Revolutions in St. Joe for the Open. And then in January 26th, we'll be at Mission Bowl in Olathe, which had one of the highest scoring results qualifying that we've ever had. Crown Lanes February 23rd at Leavenworth. And then the travel to Nebraska and Omaha, March 29th at Western Bowl. It is a senior doubles event at Western Bowl in Omaha. And then March 30th at Mockingbird is going to be the regular open. And then we'll be back at Summit Lanes to end the regular season April 27th in Lee Summit, Missouri. And then we head back for the Senior Invitational March 17th and 18th. And regular qualifying May 17th. And then the 18th will be I believe he's going to keep it the same, 8-man round robin, and then we'll have the final match play that night. So there's your schedule for the 2024-25 Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour. And again, a huge thanks to Gladstone Bowl, Renewal by Anderson, Breeze Ironworks out of Kansas City, Shelter Insurance for Lisa Finley, FB Transport with Joy Finley, Visionary, also Anderson Auto Group, Storm, Rotogrip, 900 Global, Jason Chris with Face Designs with all the graphics on the banners and everything, and the shirts and stuff. Does a great work, and as you heard Dan talk about, if you need some work done, that's a great guy to talk to, and always does great work, and everyone's always happy with it. So I'm going to be quiet for a while, and partners will be on A, B, C, D, and we'll get some interviews going here and there, and I'm going to go run across the street and go get some more batteries because I forgot to grab some, so that's on me. So sit back and enjoy. Make sure you check in on the Facebook page. Drop us a message. Let us know where you're listening from. And, we'd love to hear from you. We'll chat back and forth. If you have any questions, let me know. And we'll be back with some results toward the end. We'll be back a little bit toward the end of the first game on the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour, brought to you by Gladstone Bowl. Enjoy, and thanks for joining us.
minutes here, please head up on your practice. It's time to get the lanes going. When your arrows come up, good luck and good bowling. If you guys have any issues with the lanes, blackout or otherwise, there's a service button on the console. You can call the front counter. If you need any score corrections or any help with anything of that matter, you can contact us up here at the counter and we can help you get that fixed. Once your arrows are up, good luck and good bowling.
Brian Ragland back with you at Olathe Lanes East in Olathe, Kansas. This is the first tournament of the new year for the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour. And this is the over 50, over 60 doubles portion. And this house, high scoring. Early will be very high scoring. That's just typical of Olathe East. Lefties tend to like this place a lot. Getting to the pocket isn't the problem. If you have any problems, it's just getting the right ball matched up. But yeah, scores are going to be up there. And seeing a lot of guys that haven't seen bowl this for a while, and it's good to see them. And you can kind of, if you were listening with earlier when Dan was going through all the pre-tournament, pre-season announcements with sponsors and format and everything, this is like a big family. You get a lot of the same guys. I can't even ever remember hearing a point that there was, you know, any any problems with anyone. It's just a big family, so it's a nice tournament to bowl, and it's just a fun time. Real quick, I will find a schedule and I will get it posted so you can see it on here real quick. And I'll get that on here. But we will take a break for a little bit, and we will be back with the end of the first game, and then we'll have the totals. I'm not sure how fast it's going to take to get the totals in. 32 lanes, full house. Dan and his daughter do a great job trying to get those out. So as soon as we get the totals after the first game, we'll be back. We are at Olathe East in Olathe, Kansas, with the over 50, over 60 doubles portion. So sit back and enjoy. Drop us a line. Let us know where you're at, where you're watching from. We'd be glad to hear from you. And we'll be back in a little while on the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour here at Olathe East in Olathe, Kansas. out like next month, I'm going to be in Rutherford, so I won't be able to make it to this. My double partner for Nationals invited me up to go watch on a Friday night game. 6-hour tailgate.
6 hours.
6-hour tailgate. Like I was going to miss that. And I do hear that what happens in Rutherford stays in Rutherford, so I'll find out later on. Yeah, sounds about like me.
I get my new feeling like I was, yeah.
Ryan Ragland back with you at Olathe Lanes East in Olathe, Kansas with the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour, and thought I would, if you haven't been able to tell, we do have a PBA Hall of Famer bowling on this pair, and Brian Goebel with just an all-around great guy and always wanted to talk. 10 PBA Tour titles. He's won a PBA 50 title, eight regionals. Actually, I bowled in one of the regionals in Junction City, and I tried to keep up with him. I made it to match play, but wasn't able to do that. So, but yeah, Brian Goebel up on the left lane, and looks like he's still on I think it's the new mastermind, I believe. But yeah, it's kind of a lot of a who's who. A lot of past champions. Jerry Wiesendanger bowling on the right lane. Some past champions: Kevin Mason, Daryl Dursler, Tony Monta Jr., Brian Manini, Don Breeden, Mr. Kuchera. You know, past champions here and stuff. So don't have a standing sheet yet. Haven't seen one. I think Dan's probably still getting everything entered in from game one. So a little bit of a delay with all the teams and stuff. So as soon as we get that, we will get that announced to you, as we're here at Olathe Lanes East for the over 50, over 60 doubles portion, as we'll have the singles tomorrow. 75 are on the list for tomorrow, so still have room for 5 more. So if you're interested in bowling, drop a message, let Dan know. He'll get you on the list, and we'll be back with the totals as soon as we can here at Olathe Lanes East with the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour, brought to you by Gladstone Bowl. Back with you at Olathe Lanes East as we have the standings for the first game. 31. We have 31 teams instead of 32, so one short of a full house, as Fleming and Pacheco at Leavenworth at 514, Hefner and Moorhead at 543. And I keep messing his name up, and I do not understand why. Hergen Raider. I'll have to go ask him. And Makic out of Grime, Iowa. They are at 472. Crocker and Goebel at 470. Schieffer and Rice at 463. In sixth, it is Bush and Snowden at 463 also. Martin and Hargrove at 461. In eighth, Slocum and Slocum at 461. Hillman and Holt at 442. And in 10th, or excuse me, they're at 446. And in 10th, Leibel and Zebulon Jr. out of St. Joe at 442. So that is your top 10. After game one, the mark right now at 514, and the cut is 463. So we'll keep track of that. That's your standings after game one. Not too bad. Scores are probably going to go up after a little bit of a lane breakdown, so shouldn't be too bad. As we're getting ready to end game two, as Brian Goebel, the PBA Hall of Famer, on the left lane. Couldn't quite get it to finish up. Had the tap of the 10, but slow. So, all right, well, we're going to let you enjoy some more of the bowling at the conclusion of game two. And we'll be back in a little while here at Olathe Lanes East for the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour, brought to you by Gladstone Bowl.
On that chair.
Bad mistakes. Yes, she does. She's there to be like, are you gonna say?
thanks for the heads up on the score. I'm not sure why it did that. It did that earlier before we got on, and I reset it. I'm not sure why it did that. So, but thank you for Ken, Lefty, and Matthew for chiming in and letting me know as we are early portions of Game 3, waiting for the totals of Game 2. But after one game leading was 5-14 with Fleming and Pacheco. Now, I'm not sure if that's Pacheco or Pacheco, because I do know a Pacheco, and we all know a Pacheco. Hefner and Moorhead in second at 473. Hergenrader and Mokic from Iowa at 472. Crocker and Goebel at 470 in fourth, and Schieffer and Rice in fifth at 463. So that's your top five after game one. We'll get game two totals here, I would say here pretty soon. They got to be coming up pretty soon, as this is the 50-60 doubles portion of the tournament. Singles tomorrow. 75 are on the list for tomorrow, so room for a few more if you want to join in. Come on, Lefty. I want to see Lefty up here. That's what I want to see. And I just went over to see Brian Horn in the pro shop, and I purchased a purple Tropical Surge. I just did it for what the hey. I'll drill it up when I get home and probably bring it with me tomorrow and see how it works out. What the hey? Never know. So, anyway, we are midway through game 3 of 7. We'll cut top 5, and we will hit the Baker match play right after that. So stick around. Totals after game 2 coming up with the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour, brought to you by Gladstone Bowl. And we will be back in a few minutes. And evidently it's frozen again. I don't know why. So I'll see if I can figure something out. Maybe I need to grab a new, probably need to get a new grabber for it, a new USB video grabber. So I'll have to see if I can find one. I'm going to go ahead. I may do some manipulating. I'll see if I can, and look right there. We have game 2 as Dan Schmerbaugh just drops it into my lap. So after 2 games, Craig and Steve Slocum are leading at 949. John Schieffer and Philip Rice at 946 in second. In third, it is Heffer and David Moorhead at 920. Dave Pritz and Darren Henderson from Salina, 2 good friends of mine. They are in fourth at 892. Daryl Dersler, excuse me, and Kevin Mason at 892. That is fifth. Richard Crocker and Brian Goebel in sixth at 889. In seventh be Dave Fleming and Dave Pacheco at 887. So score's starting to go up just a little bit, but 959 is leading. I'm going to try to do something and see if we can keep the scores going. May not be as clear, but it might be something I can work out. Stick with me, and we'll be back in just a little bit at Olathe Lanes East for the Northwest Missouri Senior Bowlers Tour, brought to you by Gladstone Bowl. Well, hopefully that will work a little bit better for you. I know it's not as clear, but at least this, I know this won't stop. This is actually using the lane a little bit because I had to raise the camera a little bit, but is what it is. So I will go ahead and leave it at that for now. Well, trying something else and it's not wanting to work. Not sure what's going on, but technology is wonderful. So we'll leave it at that. At least you can see the scores and what's going on. As we will, as we're ending Game 3, we'll have the totals as soon as we can. They're actually coming up pretty quickly. So, as we said earlier, leading is 9:59 with Craig and Steve Slocum. John Schieffer and Philip Rice in second with 9:46. David Moorhead and Hefner at 9:20. 8:92. Dave Pritz and Darren Henderson at 8:92. And Daryl Dersler and Kevin Mason in the top 5 at 8:92. sucks. I got to grill it at home. So I'll grill it when I get home. So now I get to hope they have enough food for it. Oh well. So I spent that thing, I bought a TikTok shop, $50, best thing ever. Like a mini monitor. So that's, and I get a bit of drop that works. Get the scores out pretty quick. That's what I do. I had one guy that I could basically put all day. Oh, I'm going to give her a mic if she's sitting down there. You don't want to do that. Hey, tell her, Julius, she's getting a microphone and we're going to talk about you.
Well,
got pins in them. See, keep them like,
Oh, you got that Rico.
yeah. It plays really nice for me. All right,
I may have to see if the guys still have it.
I just still have to, I mean, I'm somewhere back I use the 5 steps, like you're my control off still, but I'm getting